Hey everybody, Scott Innes here, of course better known as like the voice of Scooby Doo and Shaggy too. Welcome aboard to Scott Innes' Story Time with Scooby Doo. And today, it's book number 2. And the book we're going to read today is Scooby Doo and the Headless Horseman. This is an old book. It's from 1981. Hey, by the way, don't forget to check us out at onescottshop.com. That's O-N-E scottshop.com. Lots of Scooby-Doo stuff up there, including some of my artwork. I'd love to have you check it out. All right, in this book, Scooby-Doo, always want to go, in this episode, Scooby-Doo and the gang find themselves trying to chase down the Headless Horseman in a rodeo. There's the rodeo, said Daphne. Cowboy Lynn is waving. Fred, stop the mystery machine. Boy, am I glad you kids are here, said Cowboy Lynn. Fred asked, what's the trouble? The cowboy sneaked a look over his shoulder. There's dirty work afoot. A headless horseman is scaring people away from our rodeo. Shaggy muttered, Yikes, a headless horseman? This rodeo's haunted. Scooby-Doo dived behind the rodeo poster. Yikes! There must be a logical explanation, said Velma. Mystery Inc. will figure it out. Cowboy Lynn said, I think we're being watched. Let's go inside and search for clues. Come on, Scooby-Doo, coaxed Shaggy. Let's have a hot dog before we snoop around, if you know what I mean. I feel a little hungry. Scooby smelled the hot dogs and joined the gang. After 5 juicy hot dogs, Shaggy relaxed. Can you describe the Headless Horseman? Daphne asked May, the hot dog girl. He's mean, nasty, ornery, and all bad. He'll stop at nothing to break up the rodeo. Wow, explained Shaggy. The hot dog girl warned, leave now or you may never get out of here. Nonsense, Velma said. Nobody is going to scare us off. And there's the pictures there. Okay. Hey, gang, look, cried Fred. They're starting the grand entry parade of flags. Suddenly, the figure riding a giant black stallion swooped down on the parade. The Headless Horseman, yelled Daphne. A voice like a foghorn bellowed. Fee-fi-fo-fum. This rodeo is really dumb. Stop him, Velma shouted. Shaggy took one look. Holy moly! He climbed on a palomino's back. Scooby-Doo jumped up behind him, whimpering. The Headless Horseman got away, cried Daphne. If you don't capture him tonight, there'll be no rodeo, Cowboy Lynn said sadly. Fred brought the larinettes from the mystery machine. All right, gang, it's time for the bareback bronco riding. Spread out and cover the arena. When the Headless Horseman rides again, lasso him and tie him up. At that moment, there was a loud swoosh, and the lights went out. Lights are out. Yay! A voice roared in the dark. Alakazoo, Alakazam, catch the headless rider if you can. Shaggy's arms went goosebumps. He threw his larinet into the air. There was a thump. He had lassoed the headless rider. Someone was howling, Scooby-Doo, where are you? Yelled Shaggy. The lights went on. Shaggy gasped. The Headless Horseman had vanished, but Scooby was astride a bucking bronco with a rope tangled around him. Yikes! He howled. The bronco gave a mighty heave, and Scooby-Doo fell off. Yikes! This is awful, said Cowboy Lynn. No progress on the case. I'll call Agent 008. Well, come on, give us another chance, pleaded Fred. We can't quit now. We've planned a secret operation, said Daphne. Cowboy Lynn nodded. Okay, just one more try. Later, when the gang was on horseback, Velma said, everyone thinks we're going to help wrestle the steers, but we're really here for Operation Baldy. Fred said, well, gang, let's go over our plan again. I guard the light switches, said Daphne. Velma snatches the Headless Horseman's cape, and Shaggy's teeth chattering. Yeah, and for Fred and I'll hold the we'll hold the rope across the gate. There we go. The next event began. A steer ran out of the chute. The cowboy slid off the horse, seized the steer by his horns, and wrestled him to the ground. Suddenly a puff of smoke covered the arena. Kaboom! The Headless Horseman galloped in, shouting, "Ibbity, bibbity, zippity, zab. Here's a rider you can't nab." Operation Baldy went into action, but the Headless Horseman grabbed Daphne, lifted her onto his horse, and leaped over the rope. He's got Daphne. Scary. "After him," shouted Fred. "He's got Daphne." "Jump up, Scooby Doo," said Shaggy. The Headless Horseman leaped over 4 barrels and a black cat and kept on galloping. The gang followed him into the calf pen and out again. "He's heading for the hot dog stand," shouted Velma. When they reached the stand, May pointed that they went that-a-way. But the gang met a brick wall. They circled back. Fred yelled, "Here he is!" Just then Scooby-Doo sniffed something. He jumped off and began digging furiously. It was a yummy bone Scooby had dug up. Oh boy, a bone! The Headless Horseman galloped up. He didn't see the hole that Scooby had dug, and his horse tripped. The gang surrounded him. "Thanks, guys, for rescuing me," Daphne said, hugging Scooby-Doo. "Raw, you're welcome, Daphne." Cowboy Lynn rode up. "Good work. You caught the beast." Pull off his disguise. "Wow," everybody gasped. "It's May, the hot dog girl," said Fred. "Who's minding the store?" said Shaggy. The gang stared at the hot dog stand, but May was there. "Meet June, my twin," said May. "We take turns being the Headless Horseman," she explained. Cowboy Lynn was puzzled. "Why do you want to break up my rodeo?" "Because you won't let us be rodeo riders," said the twins. See, all along, they just wanted to ride in the rodeo. "I didn't know girls could ride as well as you two. From now on, you have jobs in my rodeo. Thanks to Mystery Inc. and especially Scooby-Doo, the rodeo will be better than ever. How about some hot dogs, guys?" "Did you say hot dogs? Did you hear that, Scoop?" "Yeah. Yum, yum." The twins asked Scooby, "Would you like an extra hot dog?" "Oh, boy. All you can eat," Cowboy Lynn added. Scooby thumped his tail, and the gang laughed, and everyone hurried over to the stand, and everybody ate hot dogs. And everybody lived happily ever after, and another mystery was solved by Scooby-Doo and the gang and Mystery Inc. This was Scooby-Doo and the Headless Horseman. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out onescottshop.com. And you've been a part of Scott Innes's Story Time with Scooby-Doo.